Hello there! If you're new here, I'm Miriam and this is my gaming perspective.
Have you ever stood in front of an abstract painting at a museum and wondered what its hidden meaning was? Or perhaps you wondered what was the purpose of the painting? Well, that is Gris in a nutshell. Gris does indeed have a story, but you will be the one who determines what the meaning of that story is. Gris is one of the most beautiful games I've ever played. Not because of its graphics, and definitely not because of its resolution, but because of the artistic beauty with which this game was designed. Its watercolor palette and its dreamy environment sucked me right in from the moment I started playing. This game is not trying to be the best. It's also not trying to be the highest grossing video game of all time. It's just trying to be beautiful. And god damn it if it isn't beautiful. With its pastel colors and its beautiful soundtrack, Gris will take you on a spiritual, colorful, and emotional journey. This game is the perfect game to play between action-packed and fast-paced games, since it offers a really relaxing and beautiful experience. It literally is telling you to just sit down, relax, inhale, exhale, and just forget about all the horrors of the world for a couple of hours. So whenever you finish one of those 60 hours plus games you are playing, consider picking this one up because it will only take you a few hours to complete. Gris is a platform adventure game, but it differs from other platformers in the fact that in this one, there are no enemies you have to fight. There's no stressing over if you're going to be able to defeat the bad guys. There is just grayness and later on, explosions of the most wonderful and vibrant and beautiful colors. As many of you might have guessed, Gris was developed by an indie Spanish developer, Nomada Studio. The name of the game, Gris, meaning gray in Spanish, is how our journey begins. It starts with the image of a young mystical woman singing in the hand of a cracked giant statue. At one point, she appears to lose her voice, and once her singing stops, the hand and consequently the statue which is holding her completely fractures, leaving the young woman to fall into the void. Where she ends up on is a colorless world whose white background is only disrupted by some black lines and later on by more black definite shapes, rocks, mountains, trees. While continuing your journey on this white and black world, you discover a small light orb. Once collected, it will flutter around our heroine as if it were a small firefly. Collecting these small light orbs will be crucial to the progression of this game, since you'll often find yourself confronted with light puzzles, and in order to solve them, you'll need to have a specific amount of light orbs. Think of it as how moons were used to power up Mario's plane in Super Mario Odyssey. With these orbs, you can create bridges, which will appear as beautiful constellations in the game, and they will also allow you to unlock certain things. Managing to acquire some of the orbs will require you to also solve some puzzles and some platforming challenges, but none of them are really too difficult. From here onwards, and little by little, we start to see a little bit more color coming back to this colorless world. This usually happens when our heroine comes upon open-palmed statues, resembling the one from the beginning of the game. She will rise up in the air and ball herself up, and from out of that posture, she brings back the colors to the world. First, red, then blue, then green, etc., etc. This game was an explosion of beauty I was definitely not expecting, which made it much more beautiful for me. I can't recommend Gris enough, and if you haven't played it, consider picking it up because it truly is worth it and pretty cheap. So please, if you haven't played Gris, just play it. Trust me, it's truly a masterpiece. Completely a masterpiece that should definitely be admired and probably should be admired at a museum.
And that's basically it. That's my review of Gris. Have you guys played Gris? Did you like it? Did you not like it? What did you guys think about Gris? Leave a comment down below and tell me all about it. And if you've liked this video, don't forget to subscribe and click on the notification bell so that you don't miss any videos in the future. I'll see you in the next video.